English story time. I move faster. In the heart of the rainforest, where time itself seems to move at a leisurely pace, resides a curious creature, the sloth. With its languid movements, this enigmatic mammal drifts through the trees, inching along branches with a grace and serenity that could easily be mistaken for laziness. Yet, in the sloth's own perspective, it's an entirely different story. To the sloth, each deliberate motion feels like a brisk walk through a bustling city. Its world, measured in heartbeats and slow breaths, is one of intention and purpose. While the rest of the jungle dashes around in frenetic haste, the sloth perceives its own movements as purposeful strides, taking in every detail of its surroundings. It believes that it's pacing itself perfectly, not missing a beat, and finds amusement in the hurried critters that dash below, seemingly lost in their rush. It's a life of mindfulness, where every stretch and grip is a conscious act. The sloth revels in the present moment, believing that it's making great time in its journey. Perhaps, in a world where everyone is in a hurry, there's a lesson to be learned from this gentle creature who, despite its perceived slowness, is fully immersed in the beauty and wonder of life. The snail, an emblem of patience and persistence, glides gracefully on its journey, carrying the weight of its coiled shell. For those watching, its progress seems to unfold in an achingly slow, frame-by-frame procession, like a film moving through time at a dreamlike pace. Yet, within the mind of the snail, it believes it charges forth with purpose, feeling not the slightest hint of delay. Its singular foot extends with a liquid-like motion, secreting mucus that aids in its glide, providing a seemingly magical carpet on which it effortlessly slides. Each tiny advance, a testament to its determination and endurance. Its tentacle eyes, perched like periscopes, survey the world with curiosity and a sense of direction, albeit at a pace that defies the usual conventions of hurry. To the snail, this isn't slowness, it's a deliberate exploration of its environment. Each leaf becomes a vast terrain, every droplet of water a lake to circumnavigate. While the world might zoom around in a haste, the snail takes in its surroundings with a depth of perception that few creatures can match. In its universe, the snail feels the wind rush by like a tempest and senses the vibrations of a world always in motion. In its heart, it does not believe it to be slow, but rather that it is moving with a rhythm perfectly attuned to the cadence of its life. In the world of the snail, there's a profound lesson on perspective, that speed is relative, and there's an innate beauty in taking one's time. On a sunny day, the sloth inched down the tree due to a natural call. He saw a snail stretching slowly along the tree under its shell, looking very tired. It might have been the first time he had seen a snail, and he was rather astonished by its movement and speed. Looking down at the snail, he said,
"Hey there, where can you go if you walk so slow? Can you find food against your competitors? Can you run away from your enemies? Can you?"
The snail looked up at the sloth and said,
"Are you asking me questions, or are you asking yourself these questions? I think no one moves slower than you. What a pity."
Though it was the first time the snail had seen the sloth, he was intrigued by its thick fur covering all its limbs as it moved so slowly down the tree. The sloth retorted slowly,
"Oh no, I move so elegantly in the trees that everyone admires me. You could never understand something beyond your vision."
Before the snail could respond, a deer grazing nearby listened to their conversation with curiosity.
"You two think you're quick? Do you really understand the meaning of quick?"
Neither the snail nor the sloth answered, as it was the first time they had heard the word quick. They tried to ask the meaning of the word, but the deer had already galloped away. Other animals ran past them quickly, and nobody was willing to stop and listen to them. Without any thoughts or answers, they remained silent and went on their separate ways in embarrassment, each believing they moved faster than the other. Thanks for watching.